Before the Carnegie-Stout Public Library opened its doors in 1902, it had already acquired several pieces of art. While the library is no longer actively collecting art, in an effort to preserve this connection, Carnegie-Stout hosts art shows throughout the year to feature talented artists. My name is Nick Rossman, the Library Director for Carnegie-Stout, and I'd like to invite you to enjoy taking the next few moments to learn about our current installation and featured artists.
Hello, my name is Rich Lammer. I'm a local woodworker and artist here in Dubuque. My show consists of custom-made coffee tables, mirrors, and small wooden boxes. Ideally, I would like for people to come to the show to feel connected with my work through their experience with nature. My favorite piece in the show would have to be the coffee table titled Flaming Gorge. It was one of my very first large pieces that I made. I heard about art at your library from being a regular patron of the library and from advertisements in the local paper, internet, and a flyer in the mail. I encourage everyone to come and visit the show, and I wish to thank Danette and the library staff for all their help in setting up my display. Thank you.
Hello, my name's Matt Giese, and I'm a painter, born and raised in Dubuque, Iowa. I went to Wahlert for high school, then I went on to University of Northern Iowa, where I got a degree in construction management and an art major. So that's kind of my background. Ever since I was a young kid, I could always just kind of look at something and draw it. And then over the years, obviously taking lessons, learning from all these teachers, and just practicing, I got a lot better. And I'm pretty diversified now. A lot of the pieces in fact, all the pieces you'll see on display are from Bob Ross's Joy of Painting show. And I repainted all 403 paintings that he did. These are obviously just a small sample of them, but I think you'll get a good idea of what his actually look like. I like to say that unless you can see a real Bob Ross, I feel like this is about as close as you're going to get. And I like the Bob Ross paintings because they go quick. You know, I can do portraits. I can do anything anybody would ask me to do. But the Bob Ross ones are quick. They're not so tedious. You know, I could do one of them in maybe 3 hours and be totally done with it. So they're fun. You know, they're bright. I think a lot of people can relate, obviously, to him. They know his style. And it's something that I think everybody can enjoy. As far as any particular piece in the show that I like more than the others, it's really hard for me to pick. I mean, it was even hard for me to pick just the 18 to 20 that are out there. It's kind of personal preference. I mean, I like the one that's got the wood grain look background, you know, even though it's on a canvas, looks like it was painted on wood. There's one out there called Blue Ridge Falls, which I really love. Nice waterfall scene. But I always, you know, even when I painted my way through all 400 of them, the seascapes, I really liked doing the seascapes. And when you think of Bob Ross, you don't think ocean seascapes. But he did maybe 50 or so of them were seascapes, and I really like doing them. So there's a couple of them out there. As far as, you know, I hope people who come, if nothing else, you don't need to buy. I'm not looking to sell a bunch. I mean, I'll gladly sell anything that's out there, and their prices are on there. But basically, just want people to enjoy it. Like I said, see what Bob did, what they really look like, and just kind of, you know, like I say, just enjoy the show. Just as Bob would say, feel happy, feel good about yourself. The Art at Your Library program, I heard about that a few years ago. One of my friends had emailed me, said, hey, you should send some of your stuff in and see if the library would pick you up. And I I said, okay, cool. So I sent it in, and lo and behold, they did pick me. But it's been a year in the making now, maybe a year and a half even. So I'm glad to be in it. Again, I'm very proud of all the things I've done. So bottom line, come down to the show, enjoy it, and as always, like Bob would say, may God bless and take care, my friends.
Hello, I am Gary Fagan, Fagan Photography, and I own and operate along with my wife, Fagan Photography, for the past 40 years. We started out, our photography was mostly portraits and weddings, and in the midst of it, we switched over and I do a lot of landscape, wildlife photos. I like to make my photography look like a painting rather than just a regular snapshot. So I try to look and shoot when the light is right, which is early morning, late evening. And as you will see if you come to the show, there are several pieces here that look like paintings instead of photographs. Also, I would like to, this is our third showing at the library, and I would like to thank Danette and her staff along with Gail Chavanel for all the help and support they give. So I would encourage anyone, there's 3 artists down here this week, or this for the past 2 months, to come down and visit and go through and enjoy the artworks. So with that, I will close, and I hope to see you Friday. We'll be here live, and any questions I can talk to you about the artwork. Otherwise, my favorite photographing is snow scenes, and I like to shoot through the actual snowstorm to make what they look like a painting, and I have several here. So thank you, Gary Fagan. Come enjoy the show.